This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headlines.
On number 1, operatives of the Federal Capital Territory Police Command have arrested a Nigerian Navy personnel Abdul Rashid Muhammad in connection with the death of Aminu, the son of former Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral I. Ibrahim, retired. Muhammad is accused of killing Aminu and stealing his Prado SUV approximately 2 weeks ago in the Maitama area of Abuja. During a press briefing on Wednesday, FCT Commissioner of Police CP Bennett Igwe confirmed the arrest and the recovery of the stolen vehicle. The suspect was apprehended during a return stop and search operation while driving the black-colored Prado SUV. On number 2, the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has issued a directive to all mobile network operators to complete the mandatory verification and linkage of subscriber identification modules to national identity numbers names by September 14, 2024. This directive was announced in a statement signed by Ruben Moka, Director of Public Affairs at NCC, on Wednesday. The NCC emphasized that the initiative aims to ensure full compliance with the federal government's 2020 policy on name SIM linkage. The Commission also noted significant progress in implementing the policy, which is critical for national security and identity management. On number 3, on Wednesday, the Chief of Defense Staff of Nigeria, General Christopher Musa, met with General Musa Salau Bamu, Chief of Staff of the Nigerian Armed Forces, in Niamey, Niger. The meeting focused on deepening the fraternal bilateral relationship between Nigeria and Niger and exploring opportunities to enhance security cooperation. Despite Niger's earlier announcement of its withdrawal from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, over perceived interference in its internal affairs, the country reaffirmed its readiness to resume active participation in security cooperation under the Multinational Joint Task Force (MNJTF). On number 4, the meeting between the federal government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASU) ended on a positive note, with both parties describing it as fruitful. The meeting, which lasted nearly 2 hours, saw the two sides agreeing to reconvene on September 6, 2024 to review progress on decisions reached. However, the details of the discussions were not disclosed. Minister of Education Professor Tahir Mahman stated that ASU leadership would take the decisions reached back to its members for feedback before the next meeting. Within the 2-week window, the government is expected to act on some of the agreements made during the discussions. And lastly, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has dismissed speculation about his intentions for the 2027 presidential race, stating that his current focus is on addressing the pressing issues facing Nigerians, including widespread hunger and deprivation. Atiku's response came after comments from Chief Bode George, a member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Board of Trustees, who advised Atiku to step aside and not pursue another presidential bid in 2027. George had suggested that Atiku should follow the example of US President Joe Biden, who opted not to seek re-election in favor of a younger candidate. Atiku's statement, conveyed by his media advisor Paul Ibe, emphasized that his priority is the well-being of Nigerians rather than political permutations for 2027.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.